It's going to be a movie game day. Sony PlayStation First Party presents Horizon Forbidden West. Made by Guerrilla Games, the sequel to one of the most landmark titles in the Sony First Party library. Aloy, female protagonist at large, barely legal, saving the planet once again. Guerrilla's one of these standout developers that touched me with their first foray into games that I knew of, the Killzone series on the PlayStation 2. Unique engine. What is it called? They use Frostbite? Maybe I'm wrong. A cool tech metal LED light look backdrop by this tropical wilderness. Very bright colors, very harrowing, lethal action. So, Horizon Zero Dawn, the prototype, was one of those standout games for me because it harkened back to third-person, story-driven action-adventure games starting on the PS2 and kind of perfected on the PS4. A lot of games were maxing out the open-world level design, but because of their background with shooting combat games, Horizon stood out mixing both melee and projectiles. So it had a nice mix of this Bloodborne slashing up close, rolling, dodging, weaving, sliding, jumping, running, with no stamina bar. A brilliant design choice. And then it mixed the Last of Us style, third-person critical aiming, crafting and gathering, min-maxing your resources to make ammo, gather heals, pick the berries Aloy, eat the berries Aloy, and hit them in their weak spot, these giant robot dinosaur style contraptions. Now, if you've not played the first game, essentially neither have I. I've played it many times and beaten it, but do I remember it? No. Basically the tribes, what can I tell without, how can I preface this without spoiling anything? Hand on my heart, I probably don't remember it, like the Testament anyway. But the world of the modern age was destroyed between robot technology and simulation theory and AI. Basically, these construction robots started digging up, terraforming the Earth accidentally. So all the big brains in the science lab go, oopsie, we'll make a protocol to shut it all down. They can't get off the planet. It's ironic how much it relates to Killzone. They just think, we'll destroy the planet and get off. And it's like, well, it doesn't really work that way. You're a war planet now. So they say, I know. What did they do? Project Zero Dawn is like this Ice Age technology. We're gonna freeze all the machines. And once the core thaws, some of these machines will implement Program Gaia. It'll start to reform. We'll teach them how to reinvigorate, re-gardening the Earth. Mother Planet, right? So, okay. So then what do? Well, I don't know. I guess humanity died, but then started regrowing. And they're all in tribes now. So that kind of neo-primitive setting was very interesting to me. Does it go forward into the future? What about the past? So Aloy is starting to wonder, well, who am I? How come I'm different than all the tribes people? They don't like me. This lady looks like she's the boss from Power Rangers. They don't like me. And I have Roth. He's my stepdad. And really, the game gives you like 3 plot twists within the first 2 hours. It's pretty cool. But Aloy gets this earpiece. She's like a Power Ranger. And she starts seeing these holograms of a woman that says is a 97% genetic match to her. Well, it turns out, this is the big spoiler. Spoiler. I mean, it's a sequel. Aloy, I guess, is a machine. She's like a robot clone. She's a clone. cloned after this woman to be, I guess, like, if it all else fails and the robots don't save the planet instead of destroying it and people can't regrow, Aloy's supposed to fight the machines, I guess, if I remember correctly. So now it's the sequel. A lot of people lived and died, came and went. After many of the characters cease and desisted, let's say. Some in real life too. R.I.P. I guess she's going on a journey. So this is the sequel journey. If I recapped it well enough, we'll get started. Text language, very Anglaise. Speech and movie language, again. Dynamic range, unavailable. Colorblind mode. I can see them all. Colorblind mode. I'm not blind to the color. I can see them all. And then the subtitles are going to be very off. So without further ado, since they won't let me go into a main menu and check anything else before we start, this is first playthrough, let's play through the sequel for all sequels, Horizon Forbidden West. They say it's the best looking game on PlayStation 5. I'll be the judge. Forbidden West. Gorilla TM.
Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question consumed me.
There he is, Stargate.
How did our world come to be?
You can tell it's a
The
sequel.
old ones perished 1,000 years ago, triggering the extinction of all life. She showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle. Zero Dawn.
It's interesting that he's the
A
narrator.
terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions,
Subordinate.
each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock
Minerva.
to a
Ethereum.
lush landscape. Tended and protected.
It looks very much like the first one. Almost extremely.
And with her, I learned the deepest secret.
Get your elbow out of the frame.
The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Subek, Zero Dawn's creator.
Alright, I'm glad I didn't spoil it for you.
A new
He's doing it.
extinction.
The ending to the first game ain't exactly happy, though. It kind of proves the whole world is still going to go to war.
Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI.
Malevolent
Given
AI.
sentience by a mysterious signal.
Yeah, this is the end. This is the end of the first game.
And with a little help from me. She prevailed in the
Yeah,
great
she got
battle
shocked.
at the city of Meridian. Becoming a champion for all humankind.
They got those
But as
dreadlocks.
useful as she has been,
Cyberwolf.
now I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery.
See, look, he has Hades in that lantern. This is a big...
One
See,
that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
he kind of is left over as this possible villain. Alright, that was a really good intro, I gotta admit, and I'm glad I watched it. Horizon Forbidden West. That was pretty bitchin'. They kind of recapped the story as well as I did, but with some, cutscene graphics. As he said, the world was reborn and humanity survived and is being invigorated, but these machines are still waging war against the planet and all humanity. So, Aloy's on this journey to find out, to basically quell Hades, uninstall him from the hard drive. But that character, man, I forget his name. There are a lot of characters whose names I forget, who I liked. He was one of the 2 guys I liked. I also liked that beer swilling guy. He was pretty cool too. And, no, not him. The other guy with the shaved head. They all look like, They all look like Stargate. This game's got a cool science fantasy setting to it, so I like that. Let's go to these settings first. Oh boy. Text language. I guess I'm going to leave it a lot the same. In the original game, I shut a lot of the heads-up display off. Very off. So, trigger effects off. Vibration, that should be shut off automatically. Aim assist hold. It can all be here. Subtitle, audio mix. What is default? TV. What do you want to do? Headphones or default? That seems so low. Seems so low. Headphones. Kick it up to 70. I mean, it's loud. It's fucking loud. Just max it? I don't think so. The decibel trim, I'll put it on headphones. I don't know, we'll see, maybe 80. I don't know, 70. We'll try 70. The vignette, because it seems low. I want to hear their voices. Start out high. Let's see, accessibility. Oh, that can be changed later. All right. Let's do it up. I'm gonna go 50, and this one was quiet. Let's do it. We'll kick it at 70. Very normal. Explore guided. Marks and icons on the screen assist you on the journey. What's the basic one? Minimal heads up. It looks exactly like the first one. I guess this is what people want out of sequels. Literally play the same game over again, just longer. I don't want to spend more time with games. I want to spend less time with games. Maybe I don't want to be in this forest anymore. I played the full game, man. I played it twice. And I played what's essentially the PS5 version of the first title.
Time. Elizabeth. The land is dying.
The land is dying? Oh no, she looks worried. They're screen tearing.
They'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control.
It looks exactly the same as the first game.
Can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then extinction.
It's the same exact game.
For months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system.
She's like joking. She swallowed water climbing that. She's climbing with her mouth open, breathing with her mouth open, but it's raining in her mouth.
That comes to nothing.
She needs a backup of Gaia.
And every night, I have the same dream.
What game did I just play? Tomb Raider? She's sleeping outside?
I'm walking under a brilliant night sky.
Psychotherapy session now.
Feel the flowers. And when I arrive at the center,
I smile like a goofball.
Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years.
There's like this weird crackle at the edge of all their
You're
models.
the closest person I've ever had to a mother.
She keeps like leaning or tilting her head. Her head's bigger than hers. Ayla's huge. I guess she's a clone.
And for a moment, I feel whole.
She doesn't follow that symmetric formula. She She's like wabi sabi. I
Lasts.
think I'm gonna turn it up. Oh no, this seaweed. And it's red. Oh no. Let me go to the beach.
I'm always left alone.
Maybe games like this don't need a sequel. If like a perfectly encapsulated, and especially an open world game, 100,000 hour open world game, I don't know if it's the right choice for a sequel.
This is your legacy, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
I won't let it
No
slip
H.
away.
The H is silent.
The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it.
Backup of Gaia. So what happened to the original Gaia? I guess she went into that machine protocol. Who's this dude? Varl.
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah,
Her voice is still trembling.
that one was in your honor.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast.
Maybe you could take me through a tutorial.
Delving into ancient ruins?
That blue paint.
Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually. But,
So that red seaweed's like itchy ivy?
Oh no. I've been dragging you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
So I have a sidekick.
okay.
Like how she's got these pouches in her sleeves to let her underarms breathe.
You'll need to be able to see what I see.
No deodorant for this tribal chick.
A focus.
She gives her a focus.
Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Back up your data.
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover.
Yeah,
I'll have to
explain
explain
technology
things
to him.
below.
It's like giving a kid a cell phone. Here you go. Let me ruin your life. He probably doesn't even know how to read. I mean, all their symbology. It's like, look at the signs for all of their towns. Just like, square, triangle, exclamation point. And it'll be like, Mother Meridian this way.
Shall we?
She's gonna dive off a full cliff. It's like not even a 5-foot drop.
Alright, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good.
I kind of want to play. Maybe I get to play as him. Remember they said they were gonna make Remember they said they were gonna make
Sacred lands.
like a multiplayer title, a co-op game. Oh, you think this is not in performance mode? Oh, all right, hang on. Difficulty normal, quest finding, path finding, quest size marker. Let's not really worry about all this stuff yet. Controls, audio. Yeah, I'll kick it up. Visual. No kidding. Favor performance. No shit. Heads up vignette. Select whether to add to darken the edges. Oh boy. Left design. Left aligned. Underwater camera shake. Favor performance. Here we go. Difficulty. Button layout. Toggle hold. Gauntlet run. QuickTime events. Pickup animations. Disable for some reason if it's full. Choose whether pickups are manually gathered without animation or automatically. Whoa. Cool. Alright, I'll goof around with that later.
The focus helps you see the ones we need.
Wow, way better. Way better. Let's check the audio just from here. Let's check the audio just from here. I think even that was too small, too quiet. Because their voices are low. Their voices are low. Let's just boost it. If it's loud, I'll turn it down. Very triangle. Why wouldn't you want to have the pickup animation? This is a lot of you can store a limited number of whatever.
Ugh.
Bitter?
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. Alright, we should keep going.
Alright, let's see this heads up. Let's see this heads up. General. Quest pathfinding. Quest marker icon size. Heads up display. Always on custom. Custom. Contextual reminders. Important only. Daily reminders. Oh god. Standby screen mode. Informative wait until the hint text has been displayed. Continuing into the game. Alright. Hint text. Oh boy. Compass. Always off. Quest tracker. Dynamic. Based on context if the information is not critical. Inactive quest. Off. Tutorial. I can leave them on. Off-screen awareness indicator. Well, indicator of what? I'll leave them on for now. Enemy health bars. I think I like the health bars to be on because you can wind up seeing them through walls, and also know how close they are to dying. Status effects. I think I leave that on. The numbers are off. Reticle. I guess dynamic. Dynamic health bar. Awareness indicator. I'll leave them all dynamic. Inventory log always off. XP bar always off. Override bar. Concentration. How about that? We'll leave that on. Focus only. Combat. Alright. World interaction. Ally NPC icons. Grapple icons. Alright, good enough for now. We'll see what else I can hit. We'll see what else I can take off. Seems kind of loud.
Yeah, good idea.
Maybe I just want her maybe I just want her speech volume up. Maybe we'll try that. Let's check out pickups. No pickup animations. How about this? Oh, that's no fun. That's no fun. It looks weird. But I like that it's getting tropical. It looks weird. It looks gritty. Yeah, I like taking, what is this here?
Looks like the blight spread here too.
I can't, click my focus. Examine blight. Uh-oh. The interaction's not good. Gross.
Some of the blight is... it's peeling off.
Yeah, like I can't hear her.
Dead skin. Is that how it spreads?
Ugh.
Does this game suck?
Those ruins.
Hey,
That's
does
where
this
we
game
start.
suck? Is it no good compared to the first?
I don't know with these ropes here, but...
I can't fucking hear her.
we can use the line to slide down.
Here, let's try and do this. Let's try and do this.
Fastest way down.
So what I want to do is kind of get into how tropical the game's going to be. Why is it showing me my rock inventory? I guess because it's equipped. We should climb that. Like, the sound effects are too fucking low. You could tell, right? Sounds loud, but... makes a little much. Let's slide down and proceed. Got a box here. Alright. See, I don't like having to min-max all these settings. The whole reason I play on consoles is because I don't want to goof around with this nerd shit.
Exactly.
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions.
A robot intelligence. Just tell him artificial intelligence. I guess he doesn't know what a computer is. He's never been on the World Wide Web.
Notice you're traveling light these days.
Yeah, I ran into some trouble on the way here. I lost a lot of my gear.
Let's see. Can I still, So I'm traveling light. I've got no gear. Let's check the controls. R1 is still slash. That feels pretty good. And the heavy. What does triangle do? Triangle's pick up. X is jump. What did square do? Square's crouch. She can still crouch and max slide. And max the slide. I think I want to boost his speech again. Oh no, she's coughing. What else can I gather then? Examine blight. It's giving her like bronchitis. Alright, I'm not gonna examine this shit anymore.
If it keeps spreading, nothing will grow.
That's why we have to fix it.
She doesn't like that. Examine blight. I'll have to know not to do that.
Looks like a dead end.
Automatically pick up automatically pick up berries and twigs. It does very much feel like I'm playing the same game. The controls seem tightened up a little bit. I thought the first game was great. I thought the first game had great controls. But she feels smooth to run around. And she swings really fast. Get some combat zones.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Fighting it looks smooth.
Looks like they left
This
the
it's the
carcass
60 frames that makes it so smooth, probably. It's the wood that makes it good. Let's check out over here. I guess she can't really climb. When this game came out, a bunch of people were saying how the original game came out in like February of 2017, around then. So what is this shit? By default, blah blah blah. Swipe up, blah blah blah. A lot of people were comparing it to Legend of Zelda, considering Link could climb anywhere he wanted, and Aloy had to use these yellow ropes. But I think the game was still pretty dynamic.
A lot of arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look.
Better take a closer look. Reach for the stairs. The UI's the same. I feel like I've played this game before.
Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
That's kind of whack. It feels like Gather the Ridgewood. Just falling down. Let me see what it looks like if I let me see what it looks like Auto pickup. If I just run through. That sucks. First of all, you wouldn't want to do that because you wouldn't want to do that. For strategic purposes, you would not want to do that. Let's do the pickup animations. It looks weird. Let's fuck with the audio some more. I think that's just too loud. Hold the weapon wheel. Hold the weapon wheel. Yeah, you wouldn't want to automatically pick up anything because you might want to leave it there. You might want to leave it there for later. Like if you're in the middle of a fight and you want to leave arrows, you want to leave medicine, you don't just want to grab it automatically. It's a pretty dumb idea. Yeah, I'll turn it louder. I remember the first game being weird to mix. So I might just have to settle on it. Always bugs me. Hold the weapon wheel. Craft arrows with X.
Done.
Me too. Arrows ready.
Alright, let's boost him. I think we'll just settle it there. So they want to go for the first fight.
But I can't reach it.
You gonna give me a boost?
Arrow can't knock free.
Classic
Just have
Naughty
to
Dog.
target the lock.
What target the lock?
After you.
She feels smooth to run around and fast to swing. I think they tightened up the I thought the combat was really great. Just kind of had like a big heavy animation that necessary to slam into him. I guess it kind of reminds me of the Surge in like the worst possible way.
What was this place?
These big clanging metal swinging dudes.
Oh. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that.
So he's kind of recapping his story for her as a character. She did kind of run away trying to see...
Getting through that way.
Uh-oh. Pride. She kind of left at the end. Take all.
Anything good?
A few supplies.
She kind of left at the end of the game after sort of defeating the biggest Hades machinery to figure out if the rest of the Earth was being terraformed and if she could stop the machines overall. She kind of just saved her neck of the woods, so to speak. But I guess who was that? Who was that other guy? He took the Hades machine and is trying to, I guess, repurpose it somewhere. Meanwhile, she's going to the beach. Really feel like I played this before.
Down this way.
Is that red? And then how are you going to identify the red
To the grass.
blight from the cover grass?
Seen one of those before.
Me neither.
It's like a big squirrel or a lemur.
Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we
It's
make
like a weird. She like rubs her face and holds her hand and. Huh? Scan the machine. Oh. Hold to activate. I thought I just click it. Click to scan, press, and hold to activate. Oh.
Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it. I'm ready.
Whoops. He's dead. He's not dead? Who's shooting it from up top?
Another one's coming.
Really, where? The game does have very generous auto aim. So I was right. I guess they it shows their life bar like depleting.
Know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter.
I played this game before, dude.
Yeah, kind of.
And I'll say that God of War Ragnarok and Ghost of Tsushima look better on PS5. I think this game's got very good lighting. That's like an improvement they made.
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother let
Tired of her talking real soft? Keep cranking the volume because I can't hear her.
city.
I'll tell you what, I like no animations. I gotta admit, it's fast. No pickup
Set
animations.
out to find you.
That's so cheap. Not from that dude. I'm surprised that they know how to make metal ladders and put locks on them. And they have cars. Yeah, I feel like I played this whole game already, so what's the premise and purpose of a sequel, other than to put more graphics and to sell another copy? I guess I didn't buy this, though. I didn't buy... Well, I did buy the first one many, many times.
Found my first
So they
one
owed me.
Fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago.
What the hell is back here? Oh, toggle to crouch. Wait a minute. Which way am I really supposed to go? Toggle to crouch. So there's going to be a lot more metal contraptions, I guess. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if it's going to be more like... You know, Killzone had a lot of... Through here. Well, what about back there? Killzone had a lot of outdoor wilderness landscapes, including jungles. Especially in the first game. Man, I would love to replay the first Killzone. Killzone 1... I mean, it had, like, city combat sections and space combat sections. But then also it had, like, quite a few outdoor landscapes. And Killzone 2 was more just, like, fighting in bases. And Killzone 3 brought the kind of outdoor spots and levels back to it. So when they made this and it was basically all outdoor, the only indoor spots in Horizon were like those caves. I wonder if there's going to be... I wonder if you're going to see in this game more of the what was like the futuristic world, not just these tribal settlements. I thought I was able to go around here. Damn, that's what I was... Turned around and went backward looking for. Just getting hung up on something. I could make this. Kind of have to remember how to play this game. It feels like I'm continuing... It feels like I'm continuing to play a game that I put down and picked back up.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them?
So I have to press and hold to use this shit again. I'm used to just tapping it. Walk through there. Gather ancient valuable box. She has multiple spots. Yeah. A chest. Let's see, what does L2 do? Let's see my map. Skills. Ooh, Hunter, Trapper, Warrior. I think a no-skill run is in order. Weapons, outfit, tools, resources. Map. Quests, very familiar. And my notebook for collecting all the machines. Can I scan him? Data console. What's the deal there, Varl? Oh, that's just him.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth.
Blast door, heavy shield.
Well, let's find a way in.
So I didn't need to check and I could have just ignored him? Alright, thanks.
There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above.
Examine climbing gear. Hey, I think this game is boring because I've played it already.
We found earlier.
So where are they
Other
now?
than the improved lighting effects and the grittier resolution. And kind of a little bit of a, you know, little bit of a gracefully aged Aloy. A nice updated roll.
What's that stench?
A smoother, faster melee. Swipe.
Entire camp.
Kind of all the same
Wiped
shit.
out.
So I want to know,
They must have come here to delve for scrap.
why would I play this?
That's
Why would I
what
play
it
the
smells.
same game a second time?
And it looks like something big came in from above.
To have the same gameplay mechanics with minorly updated graphics. I guess because I got spoiled with the PS5 version of the first game.
In that gap.
They patched it really tremendously, I gotta admit. They patched the frame rate, they patched the resolution. Incredibly so. So I was kind of spoiled. And I waited to play the first game on PS4 Pro. So I was very happy with the PS5 version of that game. But I mean, it was so original. It's the best open world game. You're constantly on track to the main mission. And, you know, it does a good job of tying all these characters together, giving you a path, but then allowing you to break off to do side activities like stalk new monsters or do weapon challenges. So what's this game as a sequel going to give me
Whatever came
that's
through here,
new enough
this
and
thing
creative
was brilliant.
enough? Especially when I
If
had
it's
such a
not to
great
the
9 out of 10 experience at
We
the
might be
first
able
one.
to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Look at this
Hey,
bubbling,
over
boiling.
here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Oseram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And they keep mentioning people and tribe
Who's gonna
names
pulls it back?
from the first game, like I gotta know.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out.
There are a lot of
can
people
work.
that say, like, in order to understand the second game or the sequel or whatever.
Focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool.
Yeah, I know what a focus is. It's like a lot of people ask, do I need to play the first game to play
My
the
focus
sequel?
picked up a couple of things to check out.
And a lot of people say, nah, don't bother playing the first game. They'll explain everything.
Poor guy.
Uh,
Acid burned right through his armor.
you'll just get like burnt out, overwhelmed. But then you play the sequel, and it's like there's all
Supplies here.
they teach you the mechanics over again,
Guess
but
the
there's all
guy's
these
samurai.
lore references that you don't understand. Like this is something you're supposed to think is really cool and good. The Oseram. Oh, Elizabeth, Varl. I don't know who these
Machine
people
cable.
are.
Stronger than rope.
This is teaching you that you're gonna have to go to an icon and press triangle. Hey, this is boring because I've done it already. I don't know if it's bad or if it's just I've done this for at least 200 hours. Do I want to
Part
do
of
it
the machine
again?
Could help fix the gears. All right, I think I have what I need to repair the tool.
Two purple triangles and I have what I need. Have what I need to repair the tools. Maybe I gotta craft. Special gear. Broken tool. Very broken. What do you mean sort? Very rare bulk. Type. Where am I looking?
All right, I think I have what
Took
I
my
need to
waypoint.
repair the tool.
To repair the tool
Or
at the bench.
maybe make
Oh
something
my
better.
fucking god,
You
dude.
could use this workbench.
Yeah, I could, couldn't I? Pool caster, a new weapon. Teaching me the... This is fucking boring, dude. This is a boring way to introduce a concept, especially to a player that's already tried the first one. And they gave it away so often for free.
Now to test it on the debris.
Craft a tool. I did. Pool caster, versatile tool. Why don't I equip it? Why don't I equip it? Weapons. It's not a weapon. Hold R2 and tap triangle. What? Weird. And hold R2. To fire it, hold R2. Press and hold. Only on particular things. So it's not a weapon, it's just an item. To wield it. And trap triangle. And then press and hold again.
That worked better than I thought.
Dude, that was boring. What's it like for a first-party studio to have Sony come to you and say, hey, build a sequel to this game you spent 5.5 years making? You're like, oh, fuck.
What's this thing for?
It was a masterpiece. Now I have to copy it.
Whoa.
Good morning.
Oh boy.
Oswald Dahlgard.
All of a sudden it's
It
Watch
is
Dogs
my
Legion.
Pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross
Supplies.
8.6 light years of
I
space
think I can
to
use the
get
pull
there.
caster on it.
Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
What did they say? What did he say that this
Wonder
place
what's
is
in
called?
this
I guess it's
auditorium.
like a
Guess we'll find out.
it's like a vacation destination. What about this?
Well, that
No,
didn't do
triangle. No, that didn't do anything either. What about this? Can I reach for the
I don't think a pulse
No.
from my focus is enough here.
oh no, a pulse from
Better
my
scan the
focus.
area.
Yeah, well, I have a bunch of items that I saw. We just gotta grab them. A pull from my focus. How do I get this ladder down?
I think I have to get up there to kick it down.
Fuck. I have to get up there to kick it down. Don't you see what a oxymoron that is? Press and hold.
I might be able to get up there.
Use the grapple point.
I don't think I'm doing this right.
She's one try. One try. Tap X to jump. I am tapping X to jump. What do you mean, double jump? Jump and tap X. So they're teaching me the mechanics. Using the ramp. Oh no. Using the ramp. I jumped forward too far? Just neutral jump?
Wow.
Alright, she's
That
got a
works.
neutral jump tech.
That pull caster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry. I'll
Yeah,
find
too
you another way
bad.
up.
Hey, this game's boring, and I don't know why. I don't even think that it's bad. I think that it's just I've put 200 hours into the first game, and it would be difficult to ask me to do it again. It's like I already know this. What? The deep, emotional, artistic, and resonant story from the first game. I don't know that I would want that replicated. It was this
Okay, I
epic
gotta take the
science
ladder for
fiction
Val.
adventure. Irreplaceable.
Aloy,
Irreplaceable.
lower the ladder.
Yeah, on it. There you go, Burl.
Thanks.
So to ask them to do a sequel again, and it's not even like I was playing so much for the combat. The combat was really satisfying to me at the time because no stamina, like a lot of melee, and a well-functioning projectile apparatus against these cool robot contraptions, shooting arrows and lobbing bombs and blowing them up. Those guys that have these like big bellies full of incendiary liquid that blow flames and you blow them up. So extremely satisfying to fight. This cool, like lush, bright green open world where you're lost, you're immersed. It has this technology. Everything worked. The story, wanting to move forward in the game, to know about Aloy's past, to determine her future, it all worked. What could they accomplish with the sequel? Trying to do it all again. Was there a chest here that I needed to find? Can I climb up here? Yeah. Where was it? I can't jump across that. Let's see if I can. She lands it. Was that the first spot where I was? Circle jumps off. I go through there. The window. The window. That's where I started. Didn't I scan and find a chest? I found this hidden chest. Right? Oh, well, I guess we lost it. So circle and X both jump off. I don't know, I can't find it. It wasn't there. Let's go through. I can't imagine there's so much gear to grab right now. I like science fiction more than fantasy, but I think I like that like low type more. Like Syndicate, Shadowrun,
Humans,
District 9.
Us.
I don't like this guy.
We have always pushed the boundary as
It's a modern
explorers,
Tony Hawk's Pro
pioneers,
skateboarder.
Trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the
Far
Odyssey.
Zenith.
When our government's abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in
So
less
they
than a
went.
decade.
They went in outer
But
space.
that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before.
That's something you don't really see. They're living in the future compared to this guy, but their clothes seem primitive. But it's like his really are primitive, and theirs should be considered more modern.
There we'll create
Rawhide and
humanity's
fur.
first off-world colony.
It's protective and warm. He's just got
The
these
Odyssey may
dorky
take
jeans
300 years to reach it. But when we look up at the
and a
night
plain
sky,
white tee.
we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimbumbe, the truest form of immortality.
I'm not going to repeat that name.
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of.
How does he not understand
That
flight
ship,
when there are
honestly, it
robot
never made it
pterodactyls
to the star.
that we even saw at the beginning
Something
of this
evolved,
tutorial?
and it blew up.
Like, he's so dumb because he doesn't understand how a computer works. But she's the genius, even though she's a clone. How intelligent could a clone be?
Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Guy?
I mean, do they have grown working brains?
Colony?
The neurology, grow a clone and then
Error. Public presentation file corrupted.
analyze its
Member
brain
recruitment
function, its
file
mind,
available.
analyze
Do you
its
wish to reactivate?
biology,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't have a
Reactivate.
soul.
That's what else
Weird.
they had to say.
I think it's a slippery slope. A slippery, godless slope, as they would say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith
The world's elite. You mean humans?
escape the inevitable,
Humans are the elite?
and so we reach for the stars.
with haircuts that
Now
are
you've
buzzed
seen
off.
what we're building here.
She keeps
Infrastructure
crooking her
to
head to
support
the side.
Odyssey's
Why does she do
construction.
that?
A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen
like a
how
crip
we
walk. She's got like a
manage
head
rapid
lean.
perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. I just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end.
They all got vaporized.
Oswald guy.
And even if they
Went to the
wanted to
data
build
center.
ships and go in outer space, so what? We're here on Earth. I mean, hey, I want to take some resources, build a rocket, and go and leave. All right, sayonara. Good luck to you.
There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Boy, it would be progressive if they had her not shave her underarms. That'd be
Be
funny.
able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
I bet they had a lot of actors reprise their roles in this game. That's the door I came from.
The wilds have really grown over this place.
This is a very different tutorial from the first game because the first game's tutorial had almost like 3 sections. It had her as a kid learning the controls, and then it had
My focus might be
the
a bit
first
of
hunt, and then it had the trial. And all 3 of those things didn't just set up the controls and like the game style. They set up the story. They introduced the tribe, they introduced Roth, and then they kind of like told her backstory pretty quick, and then introduced quite an important plot twist. This is really trying to explain. It's like picking up where it left off and trying to explain. All right, now that we know who Aloy is, now that we know, you know, what Horizon is, the place, this world, and we know what we're dealing with the machines and the AI, and even previous civilizations trying to use technology to tame the land and master the world, though they failed. You know, what's she doing now? She just wants to stop the machines once and for all. See if I climb up here just for a chest. Drop to ledge. Maybe I need my press and hold. It's gotta be so damn specific. Tool caster?
Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
What, So you notice 2 things here. One is, in order to introduce a, quote, gameplay mechanic, they come up with a non-weapon to pull down mandatory doors. Now, what does this door serve? It's a sequence point, so I know on the other side is more game, and it's not just a boring door that I pry open. Alright. And it fits more with this organic decaying landscape. We're already seeing, we're in a more lush tropical environment, and we're already seeing more metal contraptions from the old world. It's weird to think that we're in the future world, the new world. And it could serve as a load point, sure, but they need a way to show you this is a new game. A brand new game, a brand new sequel with new system mechanics, like a fucking pull rope. And then you also notice she talks to herself quite a bit. She's very miffed in her muff, as they say. And by they, I mean me. She's very, you know, flippant, aloof, tsundere. She's very tired of the doldrums of being an everyday hero. Saving the rest of civilization.
What is
Ungratefully.
Might have been a ritual
Jurassic.
boss room. Keep your guard up.
Oh, people really
My
like that,
guard is up.
People really like that VR version for this game. I guess I didn't get the chance to play that yet. One thing I'll say is the water is really incredible. The reflections. This is something that, I don't know, modern graphics is like really pushing. Reflections in water and lighting. But don't you notice, like, it's not as though the textures are getting so much better or the frame rate's getting so much better. Like, if I'm standing here and I'm looking at this, you're like, does this look next gen to you? Because I've already seen textures that were this good. And 60 frames is pretty much all I require. So the way to prove that it's PS5 and not PS4 is with lighting and shadows. I don't know if that kind of dense detail, and it's a realistic detail, it's not like a stylish detail or like a cartoon detail. It would only work in a game attempting very realistic graphics, which would need to be more of a modern game. So in an outdoor setting like this, to push graphics, I don't know, do you notice, does it add to a selling point? It's like, at a certain point, yeah, it just looks good. I don't really know if it looks better. I don't know that I'm supposed to be stopping to look at the reflections and wax philosophical about the fog in the sky.
Careful.
New version of the same enemy.
Some friends from underground.
Like sin sights.
You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Her mannerisms are like very ventriloquist. She keeps popping and locking.
Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear.
Moving up.
Can't let it see me.
What is this now?
Check its patrol path.
What is this, General. Custom heads up. How about enemy status effects, player combat, awareness indicator, always off. That's for cheaters. That's for cheaters. Ready when you are. Oh, I missed.
Damn! Spotted!
Spotted. Let's do the melee hit. Reach for the stars. Wait a minute. My game went black. It cheated me.
Careful. Don't want those.
Moving up.
Moving up. So what does it say?
Sneak up on it to take it out with my spear.
Kill the Brower with a silent strike. Why don't I look at its pattern? Highlight track.
Patrol path. I gotta get closer and stay out of sight.
That's what I said, right? Silent strike. Crouching while in tall grass. You gonna turn around? The animation on the enemies is really what's impressing me. Silent strike. But like I said, there are elements of detail to this that
Mine's down too.
An unattuned observer might not notice. I'm really seeing the density. Like if this is 4K and not 2K or 1K, yeah, okay. If, you know, the lighting and the shadows and the animations and the looking, but it's just, it doesn't seem like, wow, holy shit, this game has such great graphics. It seems like, hey, this game has some improvements on what were already good graphics. I think load times and a navigatable UI and menu, I think that's where they should focus on. Focus on the design, not necessarily graphics, you know, or tech. Make the game not crash. Make the game not delete your save. Do they still want me to use stealth? Sound strike. Got him. Let's stick back. I wonder if I roll, will he hear me? Let me try it. Oh fuck, he did. Still got a silent strike right in his front. Where is boy, I'm standing close. Where is this this thing. You know, like I said, I mean, the game is, let me do it again. The game's phenomenal. It really is. I mean, couldn't have a better experience or want anything else from it. No, I mean, the game, in terms of its playability, it's just as great as the first game. I can't imagine that it would be any worse. But the main selling point for me, on top of the combat and the open world and the graphics, was the story. So I want to know if you want me to play the same game again with clearly landmark graphics. What's going to be so unique? Because I played Killzone Shadowfall and was really mesmerized by it. Wow, they have little, like, squirrel. Oh, she doesn't lean toward him. It's like a little squirrel projectile.
Got them all.
Got them all. Pick up the
Never
resource
named mention.
canister.
I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
Anointed? Oh yeah, she's like, they gave her permission to leave the, tribal grounds. So she's allowed to go, anywhere in the world. As if any of those tribal rules still matter. Now that machines are terraforming the Earth, and half of the important people have been killed. The rest just died of natural causes. The rain. Acid rain.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
Now, here's what I want to know, right? The Oseram. So there were a lot of tribes, I don't remember them, but there was certainly a group that were very, I mean, warmongering, yeah, that's true, but they were very rough and tough warriors. The sun god, and he had the red, he was going to kill Aloy in the arena. They were really hard charging towards using Hades and the AI to command the machines. I think Aloy's plan was free the machines from any corrupt AI, making them rip up the earth and the resources and attack people, and leave the rest be. Because she had seen, some people said they could tame, they could use a new protocol to tame the machines. But some of these tribes wanted to command them.
Like there was a barricade
So I
there.
wonder if that group is still
Machines must have
around.
broken
The Sunras. Search the burrower. Maybe I can make some more arrows.
I'll keep this for later.
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it.
This is a very streamlined first section of the game, especially compared to
There.
especially
Managed
compared
salvage some
to
supplies.
And not
Dismantled
blow
it.
yourself
the
up.
first game, like,
More supplies.
because I'm thinking, hey, I don't really have that many weapons. And I thought, well, in the first game I could buy some, and it's like, oh yeah, that's like the first mission. Go get a trapper keeper from that dude. You're constantly told, hey, go explore the open world and talk to people and get missions. And you're kind of told and shown
Looks like another
you
camp.
can explore
While we're
anywhere
here,
and just
maybe
stay
we
on
can make
track
some
with the
traps
main
of our
mission.
own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea.
Hold a blast trap. Hold down to open your hunter's kit.
Oh,
Hold
I don't know if I need
down.
supplies to craft a trap. But it looks like the Osram shot off some machine parts. I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them.
What? Blast paste? Shot off some machine parts. What is this?
I can use this.
I can use this. One of two. This is boring.
Okay.
Because if I hadn't played the first game, I wouldn't really understand why they're telling me to do this shit. The only reason I know is because I've played before. And then you think, this mechanic's not that interesting. And then you think, I don't want to be told what to do. They're nervous that if they don't teach me and train me to use their mechanics, I won't know. It's like, I actually don't want to.
There. Explosive trap made.
But I don't like the explosive
Anything walks
traps.
into one of those.
I don't play that way. Now what? Can you keep
Over
climbing?
here.
Yeah.
Aloy, I think I see a way up.
Up there. Good luck, dude.
Machines ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
I better scan them.
If she rolls, does she stay crouched? Yeah, it looks like she does.
I've seen this machine before.
Why not use a silent strike?
Grounded.
Me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Maybe
There's
we
another
can
one
place
too,
one
right?
of those traps you made in its path.
Yeah, but that's boring. That's boring. I don't want to play that way. I just want to shoot it off. See, look, it doesn't even know what I did. Silent strike! Not even close. Oh, damn, he blew up around me.
We're clear.
I like this scraping metal sound that she has. Her melee attacks seem really weak, though. I guess one of the main things I boosted with my skill point allocation in the first game was I really wanted to focus on melee combat so I could save ammo.
Are they all like this?
Well, they all have their secrets, but every place is different.
I think this DualSense cramps my fucking hand. I'm like squeezing onto the left paddle, you know, the left handle, trying to fucking use this big bulky analog stick. Maybe I need that fucking Project Leonardo. What do they call that thing? I want to get one of those, dude. How's it any different than an arcade stick? I'll fucking use that thing. Climb up here.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, it's
That
falling.
machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
That machine we saw. What? Maybe I need to scan this piece. Uh-oh. I got a line. So they reveal to me, the line grab? That's pretty cool. I would have missed that. Reach out with L and tap X. And circle vaults off. Open door.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger.
And what's health? Tap up.
And more frequent.
Look,
So
they have
the storms,
laptops.
The blighted lands,
She, like,
the rivers and lakes choked with algae.
Slid on it like a grind
You were
rail.
born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there.
Can I go out here? No. Invisible wall. Cut through the big building.
Hey, Varl. There's data here. You scan it with your focus.
Yeah, that's right. You scan it with your focus. I don't want to do all that.
This data mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn. But it doesn't explain how they got it back up.
I'll
That's
keep an
right.
eye out for more data.
Summarize the audio log for me. I'll listen to you
Let's
tell
see.
me about it.
Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
Lower the ladder. Oh, shortcut. Tap R3 to focus your pulse, and then highlight the hand holds. Yeah, I think if you didn't play the first game, you'd be kind of confused.
Well, it is 1,000 years old.
Because you wouldn't really know. It's not that you wouldn't know why you're playing in terms of the story. You wouldn't know why you need to highlight and craft and pick up and search and look and jump. That's what you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know why you're playing this way because you don't know how to play.
That door on the other side's locked.
There's another one of those glowing things by the table.
This feels like DLC. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Maybe that thing at the
I
table
don't know, it's
does
just
something.
weird. Maybe I'm not a sequel guy.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek, empowered by 9 subordinate functions.
She's always so
Gaia,
pensive.
the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization.
Just pursed
efforts.
lips.
Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn.
Hephaestus.
Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate
secret.
functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Knight, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol.
So I wonder if Apollo
In addition,
blasts into
extreme
outer
caution
space.
must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
So they did plan on backing up Gaia?
Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy, why does that woman look like you?
I'm made from her.
It's
I'm a
okay,
clone.
Paul. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was
Grown in a lab. In a tube.
by a machine.
Pretty good, right?
It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
Look at that aura of light around her fucking model.
What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared
Graphics
for
look
the
really
world until
gritty.
She had to
They're always trying to
destroy
crank that
herself.
4K. But the shadows are so soft because it's in performance mode.
to bring her back. I'm
Oh
the
well.
only
This
one
is
who
why I'm not a graphics snob, man. I think you guys are barking up the wrong
can.
tree.
This place is my last hope.
So
You
there's
once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel.
she's just a computer program.
Sure. It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had
So to
enough time
speak,
figure
that's
this
all
out.
tribal
Let's
metaphor.
move with the focus, but for now, the report said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go.
So there are, well, if it's a copy, then it is. There are two. Wait a minute.
Huh. Look at that.
So they did take
Aloy,
Gaia,
over here.
but it wasn't.
Found something you could use.
It wasn't Aloy's mother
Those
who
Osprey
who
must have
took
left
and
us
sent
behind.
Gaia. It was
Can't help them. But
the
you can
the
help us.
rest of the round table, the rest of the shareholders, the rest of the shareholders.
I think this is better off in your hands.
So they did actually copy the Gaia program,
Aloy, this is for you.
but it's like they were copying it before it could be instituted to fix the planet.
Those
A weapon. Thanks, Varl.
What weapon?
We should keep moving.
after you.
What weapon? Blast slings launch bombs. Yeah, I know. I played the first game. You want me to blast this door? So basically, the droid you're looking for is in another castle.
Down here. I think we're almost back outside.
Good.
I mean, just admit it's the same exact game. I don't mind. I like the first game.
That must be the machine.
Look, the machine.
It's heading in the same direction we're going.
Yeah, it's heading the same direction we're going.
Those machines. I could try out that new weapon on it.
Try out that new weapon on it. What, you got a stomach ache? Try out that new weapon on it. I got a blast sling, but it's gonna freeze.
You're in here.
I can do more damage to it while it's brittle. I better switch to
Oh,
my bow.
automatic slowdown while I'm
Machine couldn't take the cold.
automatic
Oh,
slowdown while I'm aiming.
And a lot of
Skill
acid.
points.
That big machine
Scrounger.
must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance.
Look at this. I can't tell how much health is in my pouch.
So, you said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months. There were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Farrow purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse.
Ted Farrow. I guess I don't remember that character. I'm not good with names. I don't think I was supposed to drop straight down. I can climb around a little bit. Not up there, though. Look for the yellow handhold. I don't think I need to go around any of these places. I need to go across there. Damn it. Alright. What about here? What about here? I'll climb there. You see? You don't have any idea. I'll run across here. It's just kind of like a jungle gym. For no reason. I guess she wants to fight that snake. I think it's like an 8.5 thus far. How could it be better than the first game?
Wow.
The first game was so
That big
compelling.
metal thing looks like the ship we saw
You know,
back
the
in
character had such
auditorium.
purpose. And the game was so
Imagine
new.
going up to the stars in that.
I don't know, it's the same as Ragnarok. Just like such a tough task. Make a sequel to a 9 out of 10 game. That's this landmark example both for story and for
Machines tore right through them.
gameplay.
These guys couldn't catch a break.
And it's like it has such strong opinions, positive and negative. You might as well just stay out. I guess because it's a cash cow. Maybe, you know, if the development team had a story to tell, they're like, we want to tell the sequel story.
You can type in
Okay.
my focus to keep track of them.
This is kind of like a Half-Life 1 episode 2 situation, you know? It's like, man, really? Just a tag target? What about him?
Sneaky one.
Just like a standalone DLC would be enough. You can turn. Sudden strike. What about the other guy? Does he hear me? No. Maybe he does. Where is this other guy going? He's running far away. I don't want to use stealth. I want to just battle. What if I silent strike him? You see? Right in his face. You can't tell. He's heard me. He's the real fighter. Just fight him. Look at Varl. Look at Varl getting involved.
Okay, now how to get out of here.
Oh yeah, they want to remake Red Dead 1? Why don't you
She
fucking
looked right through
PS4
the
patch Red Dead 2? I know what I said.
There's a ladder in the back.
Well, we're not going to the ladder yet. I gotta gather all this materials. You don't understand how to play the game yet. Wasn't there like a fourth guy? That I gotta scrounge? I don't know. Like I said, gameplay-wise, it's the same. That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying. I wish they would have given me a new weapon right off the bat. Graphics-wise, it's nuts. But it's almost like... It's almost too good. The grit, resolution, and the lighting, it's like, you know, what am I even playing here? I'm playing a photograph. And so then the story is going to have to be what motivates me. I guess we're still on this trek. You know? We're kind of continuing the final quest of the previous game, the first game. And you got to find this software protocol.
Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
I like this idea of like climbing these metal contraptions rather than just being in the flat open world. I like the verticality. So it's still about get to Gaia and what? What is Gaia supposed to do? Because we shut down Hades, but we need Gaia to start. Is that the protocol to reform the Earth? And they're not following that? These monsters just kind of roaming around, robots. Hades is supposed to stop corrupting everything, but Gaia has to, I guess, remodel the Earth. Then what about that Sun Tribe? Like I said, that wants to commandeer all the robots. And then what do we really care about these elites that blasted into outer space? You know, like a bunch of rocket men. Aren't they all just dead? Like, what do we care about their space program? Get out of here. Just don't, you know, freeze the Earth again. Or create killer robots again. One of those two. Call me crazy, but I'm in the mood to spend some skill points. I think it's interesting that you've got a compadre with you. Whoa, snakes.
3 of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
Wow, so
There's
defeatist.
no way to slip past them.
He didn't even know what data was an hour ago.
We could find a
Now he's
settlement.
talking like a regular
Convince
computer
some
science
hunters to help
nerd.
us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
We'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy?
Trust me.
It's weird that they'll show 2 characters on screen and like unfocus one.
Just
Rappel
make it
down.
over to the shuttle to
Now I'm
figure out how to
alone.
Make it fall into the basin.
Onto the basin. Look out there, like you could probably go all the way out there. Rappel down. I like that they went with a more minimal HUD. Rappel down into the basin, make it fall.
If I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
Silent strike this motherfucker. He kind of like shudders. Kill, stealth kill. Do you hear me cough? What about that, Barry? There's multiple. I guess I don't really need to fight them, but if I don't kill them now...
Maybe I should stick to my spear for now. Save some ammo.
If I don't kill them now, they'll follow me. Got heavy dizzied. That's what I like. Heavy dizzied. Light, tap R1, heavy, tap R2. I think I got it. What about this? Chill water. Can I climb? Power attacks, hold to charge power attack.
Can get me up to the tower.
Boom! That ladder can get me up to the tower. What ladder? Yeah, she talks to herself a lot and gives herself hints. Breaking the fourth wall.
Okay, there's a rail up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
What do you mean tap square to drop from the grapple point? What? Launch myself.
I didn't get up high enough.
Oh, I didn't get up high enough.
Try this again.
Oh, let me try this again.
Didn't make it.
No, I didn't make it.
Gotta try again.
I'm glad she's like... Does it make you feel like you're here with her when she's constantly talking? I'm glad that she's basically talking shit to me trying to play her adventure. Tap square to drop down. I don't want to tap square. Double tap to jump. Tap circle before reaching the grapple point to launch in the air.
Got it.
Alright. Why would you tap square? Oh, that's why they want to tell me that technique. Because square drops down. See, that's so useful. Because then you can drop down. Search the ancient supply chest. Pick the berries, Aloy. Are you ready to go down there? Look, it got all quiet because she's not with her friend.
Well, that sounds good.
Just annotating the whole adventure. I liked her. I always liked Aloy as a character. I like that all these guys were like so desperate to flirt with her, but she wasn't interested. The only guy she falls for is that Johnny Depp look-alike. How the hell do I get across here now? Maybe if I use my, if I use this? No. What about that rope? What about this barrel? What about this? What if I run and jump? What if I hold? Framework exposed can be a grapple point. See, that double tap grapple is better than her that double tap grapple is better than her
Easy.
her stupid pull R2 gun.
So all along, there were 3 giant machines killing Oseram and leaving acid everywhere.
Leaving acid. So they're the ones ruining the they're the ones leaving that so they have the green acid. What about the pink seaweed? Oh, what?
Well, nowhere to go but up. This place is barely holding together.
I like the music in this game too. Yeah, I'll take this game over God of War any day.
Looks like there are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I'll bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin.
What if she what if you had like the sound off or something or you couldn't hear? And you didn't know she was like hinting at the whole thing to you. Silent strike! Right from the front. I rolled. What about this chill water? Weak spot hit. What about a heavy? There's multiple. Why don't I use this? Let's fight. Let's get some action already. Did I get the other guy? I think so. Just blow him up. He's not dead. Blasted, he's not dead.
Got this place to myself now.
All right, she's gonna explain to me that they're dead. I don't know, man. I just like it's I just think some of the design decisions are funny, but I think that they're good. I like the green open world, and I like that she talks to herself. I like Aloy. It's funny. What's funny is you're here alone with a character, and to make the player feel like the character is there with them, the character talks all the time. But in the context of the story, the character is like thinking aloud and talking to themselves. But in the context of the game, the character is talking to you, the player. I just think that's funny.
Control console might be in there.
And they're not only relating the story or their inner feelings and emotions. They're explaining like the objective, like, oh no, I fell, I didn't reach it. Oh no, maybe if I press square to drop down. You're like, what? Press square? What the hell are you talking about? They're like breaking the fourth wall to tell you, the player, what to do. So the character you play as is instructing you. Don't you get it? Mother Gaia terminal. She's like wrecking the whole land. Trying to scare these snakes. Oh, there's one cable. Look at her scowling.
The shuttle's caught up in those cables.
Ugh, she keeps shaking her head and exhaling.
I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them.
Damn.
Now how to get up the tower?
Who fell down there? Didn't you see that part?
Scanning with my focus could help here.
Listen to her. Scanning with my focus could help here. But that's a good hint. That's a good hint, though. But you are, like, telling me what to do. Metal clamp.
If I pull that beam down, it might drop the access lift.
Look, if I pull the beam down, it might drop the access lift. Tell me what to do, Aloy. Don't you want to know what to do to move the game forward? I just think it's funny. I don't think it's bad, I think it's funny. I'm in the lift. Like that bass guitar. It's very, very hard rock, heavy metal. Climb up. Shoot, what? I see a stairwell. How do I just get up there? Oh my lord, you fell down there? They knew people would miss the jump. You gotta run first. Is that a box? Hell yeah. I like that the music is getting more intense. That's pretty cool.
Doesn't sound good. I have to detach those cables quick.
I think I gotta dance around here. Creaking doesn't sound good. Gotta detach them quick. See, look, she's explaining the game to me. Because I'm all alone. What would I know as a player? I want to hear her inner thoughts.
More connectors holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot. One down. Just need to climb higher and detach the second set of cables.
Look, don't you hear this? I just need to climb higher and detach the second set of cables. Maybe if I scan. Maybe if I shoot this. Maybe if I press square.
Maybe you're almost right. But no turning back now.
But that's cool because it's like a character's constantly explaining. But that's what I'm saying. Rather than like, hey, it would be cool if this character was like constantly engaging you and talking to you about the story. But there's no story to go on right now. It's an action segment. And I'm by myself, not talking to another character. So it's like, I know, we'll have the character narrate their own monologue. What was that? And they'll explain the objectives and the instructions to the player. I actually think that it's innovative.
Almost there.
Didn't that chicken Forspoken do that?
There's the other connector.
There, look, there's the other connector. Revealed. Connector revealed. And this other guy's just watching me do this. Oh no, but now all the poison they held is gone up in flames. Uh-oh. What'd you do, Aloy? Whoa, she's swearing? I guess she's 18 now. I think it's a great experience so far. It's very smooth. I'm in the desert. It's smooth. It looks great. It runs great. Yeah, a big combat segment. I'm down.
Not going anywhere, are you? Guess we're finishing this the hard way.
She's still cool. It's fun. Uh-oh, I'm
We
busting.
need to take this thing down to get to the data center.
Oh no, kill the
Scan for weak
machine.
spots.
I should scan for weak spots.
Okay, where's that weak spot? That sack's full of acid. I should target it first.
Why don't I freeze him?
You still got some fight left in you.
Why don't I freeze him? Why don't I, craft more? Doesn't have a block. Look at his helmet. I'll get some more supplies. No ammo. We'll build some. I don't know if I need to, really freeze him. She doesn't want to roll. I blew something off of him. Let's see if, why don't I just hit him?
Nice thing at me now!
Damn, should I still hit him? Oh, context sensitive. Critical strike.
There! Those canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Look, his canisters are exposed. I should aim for them. Oh, but he's free. But he's free. Do I have to, wait a minute, got him. Through the rock rubble in the cutscene. Oh, he's getting pissed. His tentacle's free.
Damn it, it broke free! You gotta take this thing down fast. A trap, maybe? Frost ammo?
I don't have, a trap maybe or
Let's focus
frost
my focus on
ammo.
something I can use around here.
Well, where are you? Let's get out of here first. I could find something I can use around
See
here.
what this can do.
What is this thing? Wait. What is this?
How do you like that?
I don't know if I'm able to, roll with this thing.
No more shots.
No more
Time is
shots.
up.
Worthless. I don't know that I have, I need, to hit that left side. Damn, right before he bit down on me.
dead. Finally.
Search the what? The Slither what? I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. In case I do it wrong.
The data center should be straight ahead. I guess
Data
have to
center.
find another way there.
Yeah, sometimes they show like weak spots, but it's not necessarily that you can blast parts off and take away their attacks. So usually it's like I just try and fucking fight it for the life bar. You know. I wonder, is there any kind of block in the game? I think it's always just been the roll. What is that? Oh, another gun. And yeah, you can't roll with those heavy machineries. I want to look at skill points. So I got him. I got a couple melee strikes on him. Just up ahead. Let me see. Let's see skills. You have earned your first skill point. Jesus Christ, only one? Skill points are gained by leveling up. Choose a skill tree and open it. Warrior. Well, let's see what's what. Unlock melee combos and increase melee damage. I was a big melee player in the first game. Increase effectiveness of food and traps. Oh, there's a strategy here. Range combat and weapon stamina. Effectiveness of healing and potions. Reduce visibility and noise. Damage dealt with stealth. Effectiveness of overriding machines. So there's a strategy here. In the first game, basically what you wanted was you wanted increased salvaging and scavenging for inventory, and then you wanted bigger inventory. Then you could choose silent running, and then you could choose melee knockdown, and maybe melee taking off parts of the enemies. So let's look at them all. Mounted defense. Oh god. Is that where it starts? Choose a skill and learn it. Lasting override. They may have remade this stuff. Spike trap. Part breaker. Special mode and focus. Deal more damage to machine parts. Who cares? Machine damage. Overridden machines. Deal more damage. What? Machine remains overridden. Machine health. I'm not interested in this. Too much leveling. What about this? Silent strike. Deals more damage. Doesn't it kill them automatically? Stealth tear. Do more tear damage while in stealth. And again, just because you can pull parts off doesn't mean it stops them from having access to these fucking weapons. To these attacks. More smoke bombs. More ranged impact damage. I never understood. Tear is obvious, but like impact damage while in stealth. But I'm going to be fighting bosses. Recover. If you're already in stealth, that's already the biggest boost. I mean, I'm Assassin's Creed, you know. Recover health using Silent Strike. That's kind of interesting. What about this? Stealth Stalker. Activate a cloaking device based on Stalker technology. Decrease visibility to enemies. That's kind of cool. What do they call that? What do they call that? Stealth camouflage and MGS. Reduce visibility to enemies. Melee attacks are quieter. That's kind of interesting. Alright, I kind of like some of this stuff. Stealth. I kind of like some of this stuff. You would need to do this first. What? Activate aiming. You need to unlock 3 all around? Oh, no kidding. No kidding. What else do you get? So, stealth and melee. More damage. Alright. This is kind of boring the way that they do it. Medicinal berries heal you faster. I think that's just automatically good. Recover health sooner when you're dangerously low. Blast sling. Becomes more powerful with each bounce. Health potions. Provide more healing, big healing. Shredder gauntlet. Resist damage when you're dangerously wounded. I like that idea. Resist damage. Maybe you don't want stealth. More damage would be better to get later rather than earlier. I kind of like that idea. Concentration. Increase your limit, prolonging use. Concentration faster. Bolt blaster. Fire 8 bolts of your currently selected weapon. Well, what happens if you miss and you waste the ammo? That's like a D4 thing. You'll fire like 5 shots in a row and the enemy's dead and they're just shooting into outer space. Concentration. Rain arrows down. Boost your resolve and deal more damage with ranged weapons for a time. Build up Valor. What the hell's Valor? Valor Surge. Weapon wheel plus R1. Weapon stamina limit. What the hell is all this shit? Weapon stamina faster. Maybe they mean like fire rate? So far I'm liking healing. Quick Trapper. Oh my god. Recover more and high quality resources when deconstructing traps and tripwires. Craft tools and that shit faster. Bolster your resolve and increase the buildup and effects of elemental attacks. Alright, that's valuable. Place more traps. Take less damage when triggering your own traps. Skill boosts and other effects from food last longer. This is boring. First, strike an enemy with melee attacks to build up energy in your spear. Then when charged, blow up your enemy. Melee combos from Nora. Deal more damage with resonator blasts. Damage to an energizing strike. Critical deals more damage. I like the stealth and the healing. Break an enemy's weapon guard and leave them vulnerable to follow. That would be useful when you start fighting humans. Deal more damage with light and heavy attacks. Alright, spear, sure. Targets remain energized longer. Jump off. I think basic melee is pretty cool. And then I think that stealth could also be useful as well. Tear, smoke bombs, who needs it? Reduce visibility. Recover health with silent strike. Yeah, I think, but just the healing. I think this is just the most valuable for right now. What would I use right now? I think that the healing tree, and then possibly, yeah, whatever. Shut up. I think that the healing tree, and then the melee damage and stealth could be useful. Alright, let's continue on. So now that I crashed this, I don't know, rocket banner, and killed this snake, where do I go from here? Besides, well, like, walking straight into the screen. I can't stop myself from getting closer. A waypoint would be nice. I feel like I want to climb up that barricade, but that seems stupid. I can walk on him. Let's move around here. There's a lot of fire. I wonder if I could put out the fire with my ice blast sling. There, it's up there. This little itty bitty, it's like the smallest, tiniest, most yellow blend in to the desert. To the desert color scheme. That's where I need to go.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there? Okay. I should find the server room.
Oh, great. So I have to go into these computer caverns again? Fuck, that's lame. It's the same game. A sequel. The only sequel I ever wanted was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. These blue lights. What about you? Gotta scan him.
Please must be.
Yeah, I made the mistake in the first game of listening to those audio logs. Main quest, Reach of the Stars completed. 500 XP. Seems tough to level up.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi,
Oh my god, it's not real.
Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty.
Looks like Woody
You
Harrelson.
want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers, brood of vipers, with a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you.
She keeps tilting her head away and scowling. Look, again. They have to act out. It's really
This
lame.
ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you
Repairing your
can
data.
outsmart Tate, remember my salute.
Dude, this is Horizon, not Cyberpunk. I hate how these devs just try to get like socio-politically active. They try and be all hip and cool. See, politics is not cool, and neither is social media. Art is cool, and entertainment is at least fun.
The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia.
Hey, don't get pissy at me.
It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
So the game's over? After one quest? 500 experience. Well, that was a bummer of an adventure. It's like Homeward Bound. Fido goes west.
I got it.
Fern Gully.
Vorl,
Wandering
I'm
the
sorry.
forest for
You
nothing.
have a sharp bite sometimes, you know?
Damn, harsh.
But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
the thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Vorl. But I have to keep searching.
There's gonna be more of that. You'll have to do it the whole
Fast,
game.
and whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have
I mean, I think it's cool. It's smooth.
someone who might get hurt.
Controls are good.
This is on me, Vorl. Nobody else.
So basically, scram. That's what she's telling him.
Hold on.
Scram.
Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to
What's
defeat
with this
Hades.
new?
He's gone, Vorl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
There's this
Sure,
new thing in
but
design
Sam
where
after
there's like
Rod
debris
back in
flying
Meridian
across
being
the
a bit of
camera in
fun,
front of all the
isn't it?
characters during cutscenes.
Vorl, I...
Come on, it might work.
Tsushima did it. Why
Plus,
did I
you'll
do
get to
that?
see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's
Silas.
worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
She keeps smiling. Don't even teach me how to tame a mount. Just do it for me. Yeah, I'm down with this game. I mean, yeah, sure. It's the same as the first one, which I liked. The controls and graphics are cool. You go back to Meridian, this is what I'm saying though. If it's the same fucking map,
By the sun, it's true. She's come back.
you know, the graphics, the combat. But what story is going to be unique?
The savior of
I gotta
Meridian
find
has
Gaia. What about the beach?
You earned this welcome.
I'm in this shitty forest just like the first game for 100 hours.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome.
I don't know what to say, I complain.
Make way.
That's the title.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you.
I kind of lost interest in this place. I left, you know?
What's your step? You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess.
I wonder how far after the first game this is. It's probably not that long of a time. It's probably almost immediately.
It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic.
Uh-oh, not a panic. I think a lot of people skip this who just weren't interested in the first game.
One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the Allied, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that,
A light from a tower's base.
we left everything
I mean, it's the exact same game if you weren't interested the first time.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it.
So that's the big question. Would you be interested if you did not play the first game?
Wait here while I check it out.
Because it's like, I don't know, it's like the gameplay's the same, the combat's smooth, the controls, the graphics are cool. So they use the same characters, the same tribes, and they
Is that a statue of me?
let's check out all this shit.
New.
Examine.
Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
What about
Shield
this?
necklaces. Remnants from the Battle of the
Examine it! I don't know why this fucking prompt is so difficult to get to pull up.
We're almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled.
They never even cleaned up after the last boss battle. I don't want to run around these same spots. I want to go to new spots.
I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job. I've got a bad feeling about this. I could pull this thing out of. What?
So she lost her spear. She had a spear that was like jerry-rigged to debug all these machines. Uh-oh. Let the corruption out. Well, way to go. Did you just reinstall Hades? So the orb fell?
He wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
Yeah, that's the biggest question. Would someone who didn't play the first game...
Ledge behind me.
What are you saying? Use R? Circle goes horizontally. Alright. Circle goes horizontally. I don't know that I want to climb back that way. Nothing doing.
You! I know you...
To jump to the side, hold the desired direction and hit circle. So circle vaults off and X just continues to climb up. The pool caster. Oh, she's gonna pull the
Mario?
tower toward you. Yeah, that's a good question then. If the character and the graphics and the gameplay are the same,
Now, how to cross over to the spire?
but you didn't play the first game, but you were curious, and you played this game first. So the gameplay is here. 100% of the gameplay is here. And the graphics are obviously cranked to 11. But without that initial story pulling you through, like introducing the characters, setting up the world, from the beginning to the end, there are mysteries that are unfolding about the world and the characters and the plot in the first game. So with this game, so pulled back from the story, like we're still trying to set up what's Aloy's motivation after this epic 100-hour quest in the first game. Multiple plot twists, multiple missions accomplished, multiple revelations. Well, you know, that's not going to highlight or motivate a new player the way it would an old player.
Looks like
Old players want
on that.
Old players want identical gameplay.
Should be able to get up there now.
Really? No, you can't. Use the grapple point. Just jump.
I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades?
Look, see, she's explaining what we know because he pulled Hades in the
Figure
lantern.
out where he sent it. I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me. Looks like this panel's ajar.
It's getting very metal, very sci-fi.
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
So did that tower crash land or did they build it? They don't really know how to build. They don't really know how to build metal towers. These ancient tribes, they just have these water wheels. Oh, it's raining. Like I said, the gameplay's smooth, graphics is smooth. It seems like this is a sequel only for fans of the first game. How are you gonna pick up and play this one? You won't. There will be zero context. Even all the God of War sequels have a story focus. Like the classic God of War. They didn't change their formula ever because it worked the first time.
Well,
I know, I just think
Aloy,
that's funny.
I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
Well, he said he was working with those sun dudes in the first place anyhow.
How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be.
He's the one who helped the sun army
Signal that Wookieed, for example.
commandeer Hades in the first place. Why would she trust him?
You've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference
6 months.
I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, now why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Ooh, so here's the plot setup.
Yes. Well, and the coordinates make it simple enough. Even for you.
I just think it's funny that, like, who played the first game and said, you know what I want? More gameplay.
There's no other choice.
For fans of the first game who want to do it all over again.
Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
And then she tells me, this is just so funny. It's the exact same game. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's a sequel for people who played the very first game. You have to have already played the first game, and you have to want more gameplay. Do you want to? I guess that maybe that's what they want. I'm gonna fight a new monster. I want to press roll again. I want to run the open world again. I'll say because I like the characters in the world so much, it's gripping me more than Tsushima did. Boy, I really had to work to connect with those cast.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Who's yelling?
Takes more than that to keep me down.
You went inside it, and it transformed, almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border.
So he's finally telling me about the new area.
Under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated.
See, the Sun King.
And indeed, the next
he might be good now, though.
In a day or two, on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Don't you think these ancient customs are kind of goofball?
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace. But I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but I... With it.
He already asked her out once, and she said no.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
So she probably feels kind of awkward being back here.
Must you?
They made her a new spear. This one's got wireless streaming too.
Try it on.
Is that a hat or a bomb?
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Tokens. It's smooth. It's the same game. I don't know what else to say.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Speak to me when I'm ready to depart. I'm ready now. Modify your spear. Talk to your friends.
Should be a workbench around here I can use.
Give me a waypoint. Should be a workbench that I can use to modify my spear.
The Deathbringer we defeated.
You can toggle the visibility of Aloy's headpieces in the general section of the settings menu. The visibility of Aloy's headpieces. I like the headpieces. I like the visibility. I'm looking for a workbench. And then I need to optionally talk to my friends.
The battle really wrecked this place.
You want to give me a waypoint?
She looks even stronger than the statue does.
A workbench I can use. Come on, man. Let's climb up here. What does he have? Ah, chest. What about this?
The Nora Machine Hunter. I expected you to be older.
Damn, she can't climb that rock. Gotta find this workbench.
At least the cards are paying us to do their hard work for them.
Let's just climb this tower. Alright, find a workbench and talk to my friend. I gotta upgrade my spear. Why not just be able to do it like on the fly?
I'll be right here until you need me.
This? Damn it. Where was, maybe I could toggle some fancy heads-up display. Jeez, that lady is really, giving it a loud workout over there. What do we got here?
A workbench.
Finally. Spear upgrade craft. Wow, good thing I couldn't do that from a fucking menu.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Plus something new.
Is that the time? Or do you want to chat some more with your friends?
No, I'm good to go now. Time to go. Wow, that's the first time I've chosen a dialogue option.
And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where
From the
exactly
Tenakth.
is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
You think Final Fantasy 16 is... Look, that's a really good point. But Final Fantasy 16 just presented the story so easily. It's mainly because this game, like, it's tough to introduce the sequel. Are you selling it to people who played the first one? Obviously. But what about the people who didn't? Should they not buy it? Should they play the first game first? Should they play this and go back? I don't know. I don't know. Is she leaving without him? She's running away. Oh boy. There goes the stream. I'm copyright claimed. This is the intro? Am I gonna cut it here? Mija Boss. Ben McCaw. I don't know too much about Gorilla. I watched the no-clip documentary on them making the first game. You don't think they should have opened with this? Basically, it's like a quick story recap and a control scheme overview. And that was just like letting you run free with some gameplay. I guess they wanted to show off the graphic improvements and let you know, the game's the same control scheme. And I'm over here wondering, like, where's the adventure going to go? What's the story going to be like? They're like, story? Who plays a game for that? Skip. Because I want to know how long the song is. kind of wore me out. The tutorial wore me out. This should have been the fucking intro to the game. Why are you so critical? Because I demand quality. I want it to be the best that it could possibly be. That's why. Like, look at that popping. Look at that mountain popping. Let's get out of this brutal winter and get into the beach. That's what I was saying the whole time. I want to get out of this snowy mountain forest and get into the beach. We played that game already.
Sparks to steel.
Speaking of all these
Never seen anyone
fantasy literature non sequiturs.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Uh-oh, she's getting a little sassy.
The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
Do you know who I am? I am a Mother Walker.
I can handle
and
machines.
I can handle
I'm sure you
machines.
can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chain Scrape sounds the all clear.
At Chain Scrape.
Look.
All right.
I didn't come all this
Starting
way
to fall
just
off
stand
for
around
me.
and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine.
That's it. A little sass and that's it. What about this other monster? It's gonna come undone.
Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
Level
I see
3.
smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Do I get any more look at that one skill point. One precious skill point.
As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of
To the brink.
all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
This could have been the start of the fucking
Nasty
game.
ones and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Well, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvent. Boss of Chain Scrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage.
This does remind me of like God of War 2 when they had that long shot of the Kratos running across the chains to the chariot horses pulling that floating garden.
That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
So look how far technology has come. It hasn't. Fucking
Hear that?
the quest
That's
for
your
resolution.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Great.
So if we don't recognize graphics or gameplay, what do we recognize? Story, that's what I'm telling you, story.
Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack. I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl?
Nice
This savage?
pumpkin hat.
Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light.
I think it's just
When
that I've
Captain
played
of
this
the
game
Vanguard
before.
tells
I
me
think
the
it's
way is
good.
clear, and not a moment sooner.
It's strong. I don't know if it's better than the first one.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know?
I think it's a strong,
Where
smooth
is Erend?
gameplay experience
Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action.
that I've already had.
Less scroll.
Don't need to do again.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Erend and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak.
Hey.
Wow,
Down
she's
the
a little
valley
cunt in this game.
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks.
I guess he is
From
too.
there.
They both are.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might
Oh,
wanna
there's a
craft some
work
nice
shortage. That's why
Maybe
I
the
have
casters
to
will
make
go
all
for
my own
something
gear.
Thanks.
Oh,
Find Erend.
NPC's on strike.
Hey. Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operators under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It's interesting that
Trust me.
you don't find a lot of the like ancient cities are built, what would have been the modern cities or buildings made from like the metal technology. Everything's decayed and rusted. What about stainless steel? The only thing they have are the underground caves. So I wonder, like, what the hell happened to everything? It got blown up at the... If it just got frozen, you would still have all of these metal cities. How come we haven't found any metal cities? Eh.
I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
So I got a first quest. What are you doing in here? Nothing? What about that? Talk? No. Swipe up to reveal the full HUD and review your objectives. Go to Chainscrape, find Erend. Don't I have a skill point? I think I have like one skill point. I might just want Survivor. Recover health sooner when you're dangerously wounded. Resist more damage when you're dangerously wounded. What's more fun? I like the Blast Slang Shredder. I like this idea of resist damage. Is there any cool like melee? Like melee damage? Strike an enemy with melee. I just want the damage. What is this? How come I can't fucking use my cursor any damn time? Powerful melee. Immediately break guard. Deal more damage. Maybe we want to head there. Maybe we want to head there. And then what about stealth? Infiltrator. Silent strikes deal more. Tear. I think you go this path. Ranged. Recover health with. So then what do I want to do? Do I want to just be a survivor? More healing. Carry more berries. I could head down there. Carry more berries. Maybe that's good. I'm doing it. We'll go to carry more berries. All right, I'm on the move. Go to Chainscrape and find Erend. So this is going to be the first time when I'm running around in the open world. Campfire discovered. In the Forbidden West. It looks very autumn fall-ish. I gotta remember the gameplay. I'm in an open world. I got an L2 to aim. I'm in an open world. You rest at campfires and pick berries and eat the berries. First campfire discovered, this map. So let's head down in there. First campfire discovered. Alright, quick save. Fast travel for free. Finally, they understand. I feel like this is the real game starting. And I'm already worn out. It looks extremely good. And it plays just as well as the first game. So it makes me wonder why I need to do it again. I guess if there's a new story. But it's like continuing the story. So what am I looking for? Silas has Hades. And he pissed me off. And I can't find Gaia. I wonder if I don't want to go up that route and I want to go down here. Let me see if I can just fall. Yeah. Well, not that hard, but... Alright, let's see. What is this? A new quest. And that's chain scrape. And then if... Well, so then what is this, though? To the brink. Aaron's last known location. What happens if I select this? Does that show up? Yeah. I guess I could leave it.
My bow upgraded in there.
So she wants me to upgrade my bow.
My other gear too.
So that's how the first game was. You're kind of finding like these new settlements, and just trying to get new quests and upgrade your stuff. It's interesting, again, you see these symbols. Like, it's only with my focus that I'm able to read that word barren light. I wonder how the hell any of these other guys managed to even become literate.
Welcome to Chain Scrape.
Talk to the Osram.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
Dorf? So she's known amongst all the other tribes. I guess she really did save the planet. Everybody does know her.
Forge. Petra? Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see.
Oh yeah, hang low, sweet chariot, right?
Too soon. Come on.
Oh boy. She's forward.
Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chain Scrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story.
Boy, these graphics do look good. I think the lighting is what really boosted it.
Petra.
But not the not the aliasing.
I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Petra.
Oh.
To the Forbidden Zone.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah. Of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you.
Nice poppin'. What the hell's the deal with this game?
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
She's not interested. I don't care that you're a woman. Take a hint.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
She's a lady, so it's allowed. Just let her. Just lie down and let her have her way with you. It's still on... Dude. Use workbench. What can I upgrade thus far? I don't really want to upgrade. I kind of just want to buy something new. Blast sling, my bow. So you just buy the first one. Acid arrows. What about the second and third? Do I want to keep upgrading this basic hunter-ass bow? Or am I going to find, like, a DLC where I can, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to upgrade a weak common item. Braided wire. Maybe they fixed the upgrading once. Because, like, in the first game, when the DLC came out, you could buy, like, the highest quality, you could buy, like, the highest quality weapons in the earliest spot. It kind of fucked everything up. Let's make these sturdy hard plates. I don't know. Traps? Fuck traps. Who cares? What about pouch upgrades? Nothing. Create job. Oh, to find the special stuff? Alright, now find Aaron. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that.
This should be useful.
See if I can make this stuff.
Now I just need to find Aaron and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Clear the bristlebacks. I gotta admit, I think I don't quite care. I think that this feels exactly like the first game. Maybe that's a good thing. Just not for me. And do I blow off the side quests? I think so. Which is not really the most fun way to play. Oh, fuck. I was hoping to kind of escape out of here.
Yeah, you.
Oh, you can just go this way. Can I salvage this guy? No. Clear the bristlebacks. I like that it's very forested. It's got a nice autumn forest look to it.
No room on me. I can send it to my staff. Is that a tripwire? The whole area's rigged with them.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while.
Yeah, you want to. It's always something.
Hold tight. I'll see what I can do.
Try luring them into the tripwire. Press the focus and activate focus. I'll just fight them.
Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
Shut up, idiot. Why kill it like that? It's a fucking... It's a machine! It's not even an animal, it's a machine. Silent strike this motherfucker. I'm waiting.
Okay, steady my breath.
Steady my breath.
Next.
Just silent strike this motherfucker.
Hey, fine! Kill him however you want!
That's right.
Tripwires are better, though!
Shut up, idiot. Dismantle all of them.
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day.
Kind of reminds me of that Lord of the Rings game or like The Witcher, which I haven't played yet.
Showed up. Tripwire's handy. She hunting's a youngin's game.
Like there's,
Come on over.
I like how there's
Make your
elements
things
of
proper like.
sort of like a medieval story style.
I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through.
I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
Wow,
So
an
the
enemy
Vanguard
came and then
themselves.
another one and then another one. What a story.
This whole valley is swarming with them. The Vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster.
No, that weapon's
One
boring. I
of
want a
mine,
blast
free
sling.
of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well...
I mean, one thing I'll say is that the it's very engaging. I mean, I've been playing it for a long time already, I know. Accidents
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
really makes you want to keep going.
Well, like someone.
I don't follow.
There's this sack of wet dirt.
She keeps looking down and scowling.
Thinks he's the Elderman of Chain Scrape. Got half the town treating him as such. Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulven discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Alright, well, I need to keep going. I didn't listen to a word he said or hear him tell me anything about the fucking story.
I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial?
None of them
I
have
bet if you wanna
sleeves.
try it
None of
out.
them have, like...
Maybe. After I get
all their
things
clothes are
under control,
detached from their armpits.
So Aaron headed
I guess they
south.
just rip anyway.
Should be able to pick up his tracks with my
Find
focus.
Aaron. Tripcaster sucks. What? Pick up his tracks with this... Yeah, whatever. Pick up his
Tracks.
track.
Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard's.
Let's get this medicinal herb. Where's he find the bristleback? Wait a minute, I need these guys. I need these guys. They have valuable materials. Some of the animals have like some of the most rare materials you could ever use to get upgrades, so you have to kill them all. And who is Aaron? Metal shard. Did he climb? At least you can climb something. This bunny. Did I get the rabbit too? Yeah, search the squirrel. Damn. That's why they made those robots based after him. Pick up rock. At least I don't have to re-highlight this track. Yeah, I think this game's tight, but I mean, it's exactly the same game. But that's not a bad thing, but I'm just saying. Aloy's cool, the open world, the graphics, the controls and combat. I mean, yeah, if you want to play the same game over again, yeah, it's dope. You know? I just wanted something
Sounds
to...
like
I at least
someone's
need
putting up a fight.
a sequel story. Maybe she wants me to pick up this treasure first. Maybe I'd better, yeah. You can't fight these basic guys. Hey, look at this guy. He's who I was thinking of earlier. I don't really give a shit about him, though.
Another one down.
Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols.
You hear that? You hear that, devs? When he says he doesn't like his boring patrols? Why do you make us do these escort missions, then?
Aloy?
So this whole game's story is about reintroducing old characters? Oh, way to go. The Brickleback.
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Was she gonna drop that wood on its head? Find Aaron, kill the machines. Uploading data.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
That thing didn't fall. Acid arrows. Did he blow? He blew once. I got caught on the top guy. So usually when you're fighting some of these dudes, there's like a super fast way to kill them. But I would rarely ever look at the bestiary and learn what that was. So they're free to acid arrows. So greenback canisters can blow to acid. Coil is now available. Stop talking to me. Unlock coil. That's like a boring way to get info. I can't scavenge these dudes. I can scavenge him. I like when I hold triangle first and then run up to him and it still finds him. So those acid arrows seem pretty cool. I guess that's a new thing that they figured out. Like thinking of new weapon types that they could use. Can she go up there? On that ridge? Like, I want to go there. Pick the berries. That might be the full spot. If I've harvested everything. Yeah, I don't know. It's the exact same game. That's not a bad thing. The combat graphics world, all the same. So I guess just they're reintroducing old characters rather than showing me new ones. Damn, there's a hidden sand chest right in the middle there.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Man, after all that bragging he did first, saying how this is what he lives for.
I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked.
Man, and even that battering ram took off part of his hair too.
Aaron, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Aaron, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt,
everybody always wants to go with her.
What I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone? Now that figures.
Aaron! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Romance? She was never interested.
Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light.
I am listening.
Patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studious Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then
Look,
send
she keeps
word
like
to
twitching her
Barrett.
head.
I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
Like half your
I'm
age.
sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Yeah, he's being a real
Just-
bitch
yeah,
now.
forget it, yeah. Ugh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
Because I refused to stay with them at the end of that
All
old
right,
game.
Now, after the battle at the Spire, when you took off, you left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy, and you just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Uh-oh. Confront someone who doesn't have time. Someone who had a good reason. Someone who had no other choice. Compassion or deepest convictions. Her insight to find a clever, less obvious approach. Someone who had a good reason. Someone who had no other choice. Maybe I had a good reason.
Aaron, I left when I did, how I did, for a reason. A good one.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Shut up, pussy.
Listen to me. Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
What are you talking about?
Exactly what I just said. Everything living is going to die.
That's the way she explains? What are you talking about?
A
Exactly
piece
what I
of
said.
Technology created by the old ones. And time's running out.
Well, I guess that's the reason, all right. I'm an idiot.
I guess this being the beginning of a new game, there's no sense of urgency. Like, the whole world's gonna fall apart.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere, obviously. We'll make it without you.
Talk to Aaron. Alright, see ya. Clear the Daunt. Go to the source of the explosions. Where are they? Go to the source. Alright, I'm going to the Daunt. I think I'm about ready to wrap this up. I think that the game is a successful sequel because it basically made the first game all over again. And I'm kind of remembering what type of experience it is. It's definitely cool, and I enjoyed it the first time. If you're gonna put me in a little bit of an autumn forest, you know, you know what shocks me though? Where's the
Gotta
beach?
scrap him before the scroungers get him.
I could have sworn that well, too fucking bad. Maybe they shouldn't have gotten away. Search the burrower, yeah. You guys fight that out, okay? I mean, I'm kind of remembering what an enjoyable experience this game was the first time. Clear the Daunt, kill the machines. Alright, well then let's just use our arrow.
Machines are made. I might learn how to override them. And it's full of
Override them.
one less machine.
Is he gonna blow? I think he's gonna blow now.
Another one down. Incoming.
So I guess you just get him lit up.
One less machine.
No ammo. He's not green though.
Another one down.
See, I don't know if this guy's, uh-oh. I don't know if he's gonna blow. combat does feel smoother than it did the first game. So they improved something.
Look at that thing drop.
What is this thing? Oh, my shitty tripwire. Tripwires are whack. Oh no, no more acid.
We got talk.
I guess I have to scavenge all these dudes. So it's cleared? That's it? Where's the other, I killed like 4 or 5. Yeah, I mean, it feels exactly like it's the same gameplay experience. Run the open world, do the missions, fight the machines, talk to NPCs. I think they streamlined a lot of they smoothed out the combat and they improved the graphics. Those are pros. And I think they streamlined the upgrading paths. So it's a matter of like, how much do I want to trek through this map and talk to NPCs and fight these robots again? Do I want to do it again? I enjoyed it the first time.
I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself old. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
I wonder where her accent comes from. The whistle.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
Okay, well, I need to go.
Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
It's like people are acting.
Most of the bristlebacks. Valley should be safe enough to travel. I'll go give Wadis the good news.
It's like people are acting toward this end goal of trying to garner a positive opinion from the audience. Why don't you just live your fucking life? Damn. From back there? Alright, where's this campfire? Let me hit this campfire. And then see if I can fast travel. Look at this. Quick save. Fast travel. What do you mean travel? I hit triangle. Center on Aloy. No. Travel. Free fast travel.
Time to give Wadis to Baronlight.
Chain Scrape. Where is he?
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
The way to Baronlight is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
Well, I shall not be moving anywhere until the whistle has sounded. If it is not safe for them, then it is not safe for me.
Fine. I'll make sure the whistle gets blown, and then I'll be back.
Hear that? We're not leaving yet. Unpack the cart!
No. I'll be right back. Don't get comfortable.
As if that were possible here.
Petra mentioned Olvind is supposed to be in charge around here. Guess I should talk to him to get the whistle blown.
What is this, like a setup for some unexpected boss? Talk to him to get the whistle blown? Do I care? Let me see what time it fucking is. Talk to him to get the whistle blown. What? Alright. Alright, you got me. Talk to him to get the whistle blown.
Not again.
Not again.
We are on the same side here, Ald. What do you want, Aldwund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree.
That was a mistake.
What other choice do
One
you
more
have?
cutscene was a mistake.
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my
It's waning, can't you tell? It's waning.
Orphan
That's okay.
at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
What do you need, dude? Just say it.
By the forge.
Give me the cutscene quick. What's the mission?
Greater gears for greater matters.
I need to go to the embassy.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my...
Are we still looking for Gaia?
Saviorly attention.
And Silas?
Bristlebacks, of course.
And Hades? Are we still?
Get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
You and the Karja? Who are the Karja? Work stoppage.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Karja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal.
Alright, fair deal.
You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Karja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just
and no one cheers, no one's listening.
An amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Who appointed you? Let's just
I cleared
blow
out
it.
all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Look, but she keeps popping and locking her head at him.
I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. It shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
Look, she just tries to drop the hammer on all these strangers.
Surely the delay.
Either you do it now, or
So
I'll
if
wait.
it's a woman pushing a man around, he can't fight back, so he's got to give
I
in.
knew you could do it. Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it again. The bristlebacks are defeated.
They never wanted to listen to him in the first place.
You.
Damn.
Sound the whistle.
Swing low, sweet cherry.
Chainscrape is open for business.
Yay.
Now they have to get back to
And
work instead of
Aldwund has
drinking.
agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Woo.
Ha
Yeah.
Nice hats.
Yeah. Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah. I guess I do.
There's the smudgeness. New side quest. Return to Valdez. Return to Valdez.
Well, the Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. You heard the whistle. Time to go.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, Wadis. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Just like sits on the card. Like Newman and Kramer. I mean, there's no point in us both pulling this thing when one can ride on it. Alright,
Well,
to the brink.
Now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway.
Double skill
If I
point.
can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades.
The embassy.
Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
So what do I think? Let's look at this, let's look at this, this map. New quest. Override a charger. Go to the Barren Light. Get the embassy. What do I think? I think that if you don't know by now, whether or not you like this game, I mean, what have you even been watching? What do I think? I think that the game still makes me feel like I want to play it. I like it, certainly. It's engaging in a way that a lot of games, especially single-player story games, don't really find me or grip me. I don't know, but on stream, I feel like, I don't know, I like it. Overall, I have a positive opinion of it. Very positive. I like it a lot. Aloy's cool. I don't know. Trekking forward is cool. The graphics are good. The combat's smooth. Don't you feel that there's been less combat than the first game? I've fought maybe like 3 times. That giant snake, and then there was like 2 combat segments. The bristleback and like just one other. So I haven't really been fighting a lot. I've been moving forward a lot. Go to the embassy? Yeah, I know. It's far. Can I travel? Can I fast travel? I don't know, man. You don't need me to play the game for you. You can check it out yourself. If you like the first game, you'll probably love this one. I'm enjoying it. I don't know whether or not it's better. There's something about the first game that was really special, and I think it was because the story was so new. Now, graphics, combat, the pacing, it's all top-notch. Is it a sequel? Maybe it's a sequel like Sonic 2. It's not groundbreaking, but it's solid. Very high quality. I enjoyed my time. I hope you did too. Horizon Forbidden West.